will continue to transfer of genetic resources from the east to the west, from west towards east. And now I'm delighted to invite Ms. Nurhan Atasoy to links between the Turkish Ottoman and the Western world of floriculture and gardening.
You have an art historian after an archaeologist. I hope I will be able to speak as fast, not half as fast as she has done. I think I'm invited here because I've done a book on Ottoman gardens. And for inviting me, I'm very grateful to you, my dear friends. I feel, I call you friends because I love gardens, I love plants, flowers, and so on. So I feel that I share something with you. Now, I would like to start to welcome you with a brief introduction of Ottoman gardens. Very briefly, I will try to do this, and then the history of horticulture, Ottoman horticulture, and then the links between the Ottoman world and the Western world on horticulture. Okay. Studying the Ottoman gardens, I used historical documents and memoirs that Westerners came to Turkey and described the Ottoman gardens, and also archival documents, written documents, and also visual documents. I call miniature paintings, book paintings, as visual documents, since they tell us so much, but you have to learn how to read that language. So what I show you in here, this is not also, no, I cannot show. Okay. I have my stick. On your left, you have a 15th century miniature painting from the time of the conqueror of Istanbul. And this miniature painting in the middle is from his son's period time. And this is from the 16th century, from a 16th century manuscript. So in these three miniature paintings, we see Ottoman gardens. The one on your left, we understand that it is a garden because of the trees seen behind the walls, the blossom trees. They say it is garden. So, what this middle miniature painting says, hold. I have a better thing to show you. To show it. Yeah. garden is a garden pavilion. This is a very high one. I think the people can see the beauty of the garden much better. Then what else we have? We have a water feature, a creek in here and a fountain. And on this, on your left, on your right, the garden has got cypress trees. It is in Istanbul. It is in Istanbul, and in Istanbul we have many cypress trees, and we used to have, today we have cypress trees almost only in graveyards. It is not a graveyard tree. Cypress is not a graveyard tree. It used to be a garden tree. So we will see cypress trees in Ottoman gardens. Okay, and this garden, this is a private garden of Imperial Garden on the Bosphorus. And what we have a garden, pavilion, cypress trees, and it is on the water side. We have water next to our garden. Okay. Next. Okay. Now I'm showing you some more 16th century miniature paintings where we find the cypress trees and the blossom trees, as well as garden pavilions. Sometimes the sultans can be very, very modest, and they can sit on very simple chairs in the garden. As in here, it's on a raised platform it sits to be able to see a better view. And it's also, this garden is also on the Bosphorus, on the seaside. Okay. I'm a very spoiled old person. I say yes, and they change. Now I have to press the button. I'm sorry. In looking at the miniature paintings, we see that these garden pavilions could be very small and or very big. I mean, they were in different sizes, and the bigger ones were as big as a palace. And you see here Murat III sitting in this garden pavilion, which is a big building. It is on the seashore, and they put this lattice screen to prevent to be seen from the sea. And you see that he has all the flowers in the vases, and we also see how they arrange the vases, how they beautify the places with flowers. And of course the fruits, they come together with the flowers. Now, press the button quickly. Oh. Yeah, okay. Now, some miniature paintings gives us much better understanding of the Ottoman gardens. In 1582, Murat III had his son circumcised, and for this occasion, he organized a big festival in Istanbul at Hippodrome. I'm sure you will be visiting the Blue Mosque. It is in front of this hippodrome, a Byzantine square, in front of the Blue Mosque, and you will be visiting. And this festivity took place in there in 1582. And all the guilds of Istanbul participated in this festival. And among them we had gardeners. Gardeners made some small models of Ottoman gardens, and they brought them to the festival area. And here we have, in all these three models, we have cypress trees. These were a must for a garden. And here we have also the cypress tree in the three of them. Flower beds and water feature. We have in two of them, we have fountains for the water. So these are the basic elements of Ottoman gardens. Now, there were also a similar festival in 1720 on the occasion of three sons of Ahmed III. And for this occasion, they had all these made, prepared. And we see many, these are the models, and we have all different type of Ottoman gardens. Do you know what they were made of? They were made of sugar, colored sugar. The sons of the Sultan loved these so much. They prayed their father to have these gardens put in front of their lodge, so that they could look at them, see these gardens longer. But it rained, and unfortunately, it was destroyed. But the artist made the miniature painting of this, which is very important for us. You see how they were carried. There are two gardens, as you can see in here, and what we see, a garden wall, and flower beds, and a lake, and a boat in it, and garden pavilions, and also tulips, flowers, and so on, and flower trees. What else I want to show you? In a garden, one must have birds. Birds complete the garden, and in this case, they put the birds into the cages, and also they make some features of birds that I cannot see. Maybe you can see. Oh, on top of these trees, for instance, you can see. And these men are quite interesting. They have whistles. They whistle to encourage the birds to sing. So I studied all these details in these miniature paintings to understand the basic elements of an Ottoman garden. After the conquest of Istanbul, the conqueror of Istanbul came with the soldiers to this site on the Golden Horn, and he turned this site into a garden. And 12,000 cypress trees were planted there. And it was used as a garden for many centuries. What I would like to also show you, this is the Topkapı Palace, the second courtyard, and this is the way to go from the second gate to the third gate in the second courtyard, and we have all these cypress trees. Unfortunately, we lost some of these cypress trees during some storms. How I begged the ministry to plant new ones. It would take several years to grow, and in the end they did. Sometimes they listen to you, very rarely. Now, I don't want to tell you the story of tulip, going from the bulb, going from Turkey to Europe. But I want to show you this style from the 13th century, from the Selçukid period, from Beyşehir, from Anatolia. And between these two figures, we see a tulip. Although it doesn't look very natural to you, it is very stylized, but this is a style that worked in those centuries. Okay? Now this miniature shows us how the tulip was favored in Ottoman society. Here we have the Sultan sitting in his kiosk. Kiosk, I say, I try to pronounce it in English. In Turkish, we call it köşk. And generally, it was used for garden pavilions. And since these garden pavilions were very praised by the Europeans, that they were also adopted in Europe. And we can trace them back in many gardens. And also we have some sketches made after Turkish architecture that they show us some garden pavilions. So it is a topic that I want to see some young people work on it. Because we don't know what Europe took from Turkey. We know how much we took from Europe, but very little is known how much they took from Turkey. Okay? So this is a 16th century miniature painting showing Istanbul, Galata. This is a detailed slide showing the different type of vegetations in here. It's like a garden. And between these fruit trees, we see tulips, carnations. What is interesting in here, that these carnations and tulips, they are almost drawn natural. I mean, in the 16th century, we have a different style of painting, and they are all everything style. It's not the way in Europe it developed, and you have to get used to this style. So for this style, this is really very natural looking flowers. So what happens? We meet a painter called Karamemi, who made the beautiful illumination of the poems of a book which contained the poems of Süleyman the Magnificent. It's called Anthology or Divan in Turkish. And this painter made all these beautiful paintings of flowers, and he started flower style in Ottoman art. Of course, flowers were always there in Ottoman art or in Islamic miniature painting. Always we have them. But this is different in style because we can recognize the flower. We can say, I mean, in the earlier times, the flowers we see, we cannot tell which flower it is. It is very stylized. But in here, you know, you look at this, these are irises, these are daffodils, these are anemones, these are carnations and hyacinths. You can name them so easily. And this style spread out very rapidly. Karamemi worked on this manuscript in about 1540s, but after that, suddenly in Ottoman art we find flowers in everything. We start having many books made with flower illustrations. Here we have the same 1582 festival. We see this flower, paper flower, made of paper flower brought, and we have the florist. There were, during the early Ottoman period, we know from the Ottoman documents, we know that there were 200 florists in Istanbul. Florists. You know, when I was young and when I was going to start working on love of flowers in Turkish society, I could not believe that there were some flowers. We thought that giving a bouquet of flowers to somebody, this tradition came from Europe, or to have cut flowers to take them to the graves was a Western tradition. No, Uzbek, who was the ambassador among the envoy of the embassy of Habsburg, in his memoir tells us how he was met by Janissaries with bouquets of flowers. It is mid-16th century. And when you know, reading this, can you imagine, in Europe there were no florists in the 16th century, in the 15th century. But in Istanbul there were. Anyway, should not be too long. Let us go. And this is also the show of the guilds, Istanbul guilds, coming to the festival. And you cannot see all in this crowd how the flowers were, how flowers took place in this show. And this is a detail. And you see the Turkish tulips, which were very pointed and long. And I said, you know, this flower style spread out everywhere. When you visit Istanbul monuments, old monuments, you will see the walls of the interior buildings were covered with tiles, and you will come across in all these buildings many examples of these tiles showing different kind of flowers. And on Ottoman textiles, 16th century textiles I'm showing you, and Ottoman kaftan, imperial kaftan, some tulips, and even I couldn't show you more of the arms that has got many flower motifs on them. Yes. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to talk long. What I will show you. Now, read this, please. Now, not only this, the bulk of the tulip was sent to Europe, but many others. I studied this topic especially in London and in Washington at Dumbledore libraries. I went through all the foreign publications, and I gathered the information, and I was astonished to see how much plants and flower seeds were exported from Turkey to Europe. And in one publication by an Italian scholar, he says after the 17th century, the gardens of Europe started having flowers in them. Before then, they were all mostly green gardens. But in Istanbul, only Süleyman the Magnificent had 30 gardens established. These were only for his own fun. And now I will be showing you some of the plants which were exported from Turkey to Europe and filled the gardens of Europe. Yeah. All these found their way from Anatolia to Europe. It is fun, isn't it, to see only the slides, not having a speaker talking. Stockholm. You know, I photographed this in Stockholm. This horse chestnut tree. It was so beautiful. And of course we have beautiful horse chestnut trees, but you know, I happened to see and enjoy seeing it there. And it was like that time when I was in Vienna once. Congress, and thank you for your patience and attention.